Okay, folks, today we're going to be broadcasting in the 4:3 aspect ratio on video 8 tape. That's right, we're taking it back to the 90s with my Sony Handycam that I got at a thrift shop for 25 bucks last year, I believe. And I have been finding brand new, still in the shrink wrap, video 8 tapes. And I want to start kind of doing more on-location videos where I don't have to worry about my phone's memory getting full and stopping me. These tapes are 120 minutes record time. So we are here in historical downtown Oakdale, right here at the heart of F Street and Yosemite Avenue. This is the historic Oak Valley Community Bank right here in the corner with clock tower that you mechanically have to wind up at the top there. Look at the clock tower.
I already was videoing that earlier,
And
but
then
there you can see it again.
across the street there is the original Oakdale train depot, which is now a cowboy museum. So I can't see, I'm not used to broadcasting on videotape. We mostly just use my iPhone for video movie reviews, but today we're going to be driving 44 miles up to Calaveras County in the Stanislaus National Forest to our favorite place that we go as a family, Big Trees, a state park where they have giant redwoods and sequoias. We've been there many times, but I've never featured it here on the channel before. So for those of you that are my loyal 300 plus followers, you get to come along for an adventure on an analog journey, video 8 tape that will be then dubbed into a file on my laptop and uploaded to the good people of YouTube for you to watch and enjoy. So come along and we'll document our journey there and at the park itself.
Alright, see you in a little bit.
See you in a little bit, folks. So we are here on 26 Mile Road, and this is just an interesting spot coming up here on the right. We're almost to the base of the Woodward Reservoir, which is a big water supply for ag in our area. You can see right over there, there's the parking for it, and the actual park itself. Never been there? Oh wow, yeah, you can see the boats out on the water. That's cool. But the outlet where the water flows down for the irrigation from the valley is coming up here on the right, which is probably not particularly exciting to most people, but I drive by here all the time, and it's very exciting for me. So I guess it's a little bit further up than I remembered. There's another entrance to the park over here somewhere too, I think, maybe, I don't know. You're not giving any commentary. Do you have anything to say?
I've never really been over here, so I was kind of letting you do the talking as far as where we're at.
That's fine.
I've never driven down this road, to be honest.
So there's the actual dam
Okay.
part of it.
Alrighty.
But then up ahead on the right, there is the where the water comes out for the irrigation.
Okay.
So
Sounds pretty nifty.
You can see it's going to be. You might even pipe. See, there's that little building right there, and then you see that little pipe right there. There's a huge pipe. This is the main irrigation ditch right here.
Okay.
See?
Yeah. I see water. I see.
Water.
Yeah, I saw that turning water in there.
And there's the rest of the reservoir right there, the dam.
Okay. There we go.
Peaceful country drives at the Central Valley.
Do you miss that irrigation, that smaller scale irrigation at our old homestead?
At our old property, we had flood irrigation, and it would come from that right there. And I believe that's owned by the South San Joaquin Irrigation District, if I'm not mistaken. Fun fact, those are walnut trees on our right. Now those are almond trees right there.
Okay. And we also used to have almond trees surrounding our former property where we lived, and we still are nearby an almond orchard, but it's a bit longer of a walk to get there.
Yep. we're in the neighborhood now, no longer in the country.
Yes.
All right, folks, we'll cut back later on.
Okie doke.
See you then.
See ya.
Okay, we're almost to Highway 4, and you can see the topography has totally changed now. That's a new almond orchard on the left, but then over here it's cow pasture, and we're moving into the foothills of Calaveras County off there to the right. You can see. So we're just about to Highway 4, which will take us up to Big Trees. We had such a wet winter and the grass grew tall, but now we've had a couple of 90-degree days. Now everything's just dead already. And if you keep going straight on this road, this will take you into Valley Springs. And all the way, if you keep going, it just takes you into Valley Springs and then all the way into Amador County.
We thought about moving to Valley Springs, but it's far away from everything.
There's just not a lot out there as far as shopping.
Yeah. We'd have to make like a once-a-week trip down to church and Costco or something, but we thought about it, but for now, we like where we're at for the most part.
So this guy's not turning right. He's going straight. Look at those peaceful steer grazing there in the grasslands.
All right. You ready to turn it off for now?
We'll cut back to you guys later if there's something interesting to talk about. We're here, and they're actually widening the road, which usually it's just a 2-lane. So this is all recent, but I really love the scenery around here in this part of Highway 4 as we're making our way up to Angels Camp. Look at that cool old barn. You see a lot of rustic old barns like that out here and cool ranch properties. So they added the shoulder. This is all fairly new. And the dirt is very red. It's very clay dirt up here. There's lots of oak trees. If you look over here to the left, you can see what I mean. Yeah, I don't know why they added the shoulder versus like right here, there's no shoulder whatsoever. So maybe they just did it so people could have a place to stop.
Or bikers?
I don't know. There's no bike lane up here.
Oh, I see.
But I just love the little scenery. I love the little valley right here on the way up. And my favorite valley is yet to come up ahead. So we'll cut back in when we get to that part. You can cut down. You can cut now.
I'll see you in a minute.
I'll see you in a minute, but don't. Okay, I think this is the part where we're coming down into the valley floor soon. And I'm going way too fast.
And the sign does say slow down.
Yeah, and I'm going like 50. So it bends down around here, and then it goes way down into the valley floor, and I just really like this spot. It's a very beautiful spot.
So,
we're not there yet.
Wherever you are in the world, you get to journey with us to Calaveras County and Big Trees. So,
okay, here it is.
That's kind of exciting for those of you who
are not in California, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably really enjoying the scenery.
If you can't go here, like, on your own for some reason, then guess what? You get to go here with us. So, welcome.
Yeah, I love this part of the drive where we get down here and there's a lot more trees. And it's twisting and turning through the landscape.
Yeah, it's very windy and...
And my 2-year-old is loving it.
Yeah, saying we at every turn here.
Okay, this is a cool part. I think this is it.
Oh, I love it when the trees go over the road like that. Kind of, we shroud the road. This is really pretty. It's like a roller coaster, isn't it?
And now we're going back into this more ranches, and there's a little vineyard over here on the right.
It's a little more green than it was before.
Yeah, years past we hadn't had a lot of rain.
Got that vineyard. Oops.
Okay, look back into this. So you got some more ranch land over here on the left, vineyard on the right. And someone behind me is very impatient and going around me.
That's fine, they can zoom around.
And then once we get past this bit, we'll be going up into Angels Camp.
Ah.
There's a cool little farmhouse over there.
Huh. Alrighty.
This is Subaru country. You'll see a lot of Subarus up here because they got the all-wheel drive.
Oh, I see. Remember when you were a Subaru ambassador for that brief period?
Worst car that I ever owned was this 2012 Subaru Forester with oil consumption issues.
Remember how much pride you had in that car at first?
I did love it because it was a 5-speed manual transmission and it had a higher clearance, so I could drive up and over center medians.
Which you shouldn't have been doing.
Which I illegally did.
You shouldn't have been, though.
I was in my 20s. I was a scofflaw back then.
Scofflaw? Is that a word?
Probably.
Oh, okay. I'm sure it is.
What do we got over there? What's it say? Workhorse Moving Co.
There you go. So if you need to move and you're local to the area, then
Calaveras County area.
There you are.
Yeah, it's a lot greener here than in years past. It's actually
really
still
green.
very green over here.
It's getting ridiculously green from what we're used to because of all those winter rains.
Yep. We had one of the wettest winters on record.
And there's even been a few tornado sightings in our area, which is
alarming.
Pretty unheard of for the most part. I mean, it doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
But lately it has been. Once they touch down, though, they pretty much dissipate, so there's not really any cause for alarm.
Oh, look at that beautiful scenery to the right there.
I know.
I'm sure that people are watching this video right now and they're bored to tears and they've stopped watching. Look at the clouds out there.
What about like Carl over in Yugoslavia or something? I'm sure he's very fascinated. It's 3 a.m. right now and he's eating a churro and watching this. Wait, where did he get a churro?
In Yugoslavia? Probably not. Unless he bought it at Costco, the frozen kind.
Is there a Costco in Yugoslavia?
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
Okay, well, Carl, if you're out there, let us know if you're bored to tears or if this is the most excitement you've had all week.
And enjoy the rolling scenery of the Calaveras County foothills, gold country.
I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. By the way, our kids have let us know that no one ever says like or subscribe. So please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you find this content stimulating.
I think I have 311 followers in 3 years of having a YouTube channel.
Tell your friends.
I'm obviously not leaving enough impact on the YouTube community.
Well, everyone starts out small, so give yourself some credit.
There you go.
You gotta start somewhere. Alrighty, we'll see you on the flippity flop.
Camp, which is a city of about 8,000 here in Calaveras County. And fun fact, Mark Twain lived here for a while, and I believe he wrote a book about it, something about a jumping frog. So this is Highway 49. We may go back home this way and cut through Angels Camp.
And you can hear our 2.5-year-old getting a bit restless back there. Alright, folks.
We're still about 20 miles from Big Trees or so. So we're about halfway there.
Big Trees is in the city of Arnold.
It's just to the east of Arnold. So
There
it's
you go.
Arnold, it's Murphy's, Arnold, and then Big Trees. Look, there's a CHP officer.
Ah. Alright. We'll see you in a bit.
National Forest. It's an old Indian name. And we have yet to get to Arnold. We're coming up on Hathaway Pines right now. Population 791.
I hope I caught that other sign.
We didn't have much time to prepare for it.
Yeah, it came up suddenly.
It's amazing how quickly the topography changes in such a short amount of time. We went from live oaks to all these pines.
Yeah, really pretty, huh?
Yep. Ranger station, 1/4 mile. I believe it's up on the right. And I believe that is U.S. Forest Rangers. Yep, there it is right there. See it?
Yep.
That is the Calaveras Ranger Station. And we have yet to get to Big Trees. We are still well on our way. It's been about 54 miles since Oakdale.
been a nice drive.
This is going to be probably one of my least viewed videos. If anybody's watched this far, I commend you for just watching. Oh, look, there's a hitchhiker. Let's pick him up.
I don't advise it.
He's going the other way. If I was by myself, I'd probably pick him up.
Are you serious?
I pick up hitchhikers once in San Diego.
That was when you were in your early 20s and you...
I picked up 2 homeless guys and drove them all the way to Ocean Beach. They were very appreciative.
That was too nice of you. It's not advisable.
Definitely not. Don't advise picking up hitchhikers unless
Very,
you want to
very
get killed.
dangerous. Very dangerous.
Okay.
But anyhow...
Yeah. More scenery of forest. It's getting repetitive.
Is it? It's so beautiful.
We're not even to the main event yet, which is the Calaveras Big Trees.
This never gets old. But we'll see you in a couple minutes.
Yes. Looks like there's a peddler's fair Memorial Day weekend. There's lots of little mom and pop shops here. This feels like Big Bear, partly a little bit like Big Bear.
Yeah, it does.
See, here's your little downtown area.
Another mountain town is Big
The
Bear.
Grizzly Bear gas station and a True Value hardware store. I think there's a burger place up here on the left, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. A Ranch House Cafe, Bristol's. That looks cool. An Ace Hardware. Timberline Lodge. Oh, there's the burger place that I was thinking of. Giant Burger. It's Sunday. Everything feels oddly like it's not open on Sunday.
Huh.
So
Does
there
the
you
whole
go.
town shut down on Sundays?
You blink and you could miss Arnold. That was pretty much the whole downtown area.
There you go.
And that means we're almost to Big Trees. We're coming up on a mile marker here on the right. Let's see how far it is. 4 miles. We've been on the road for 59 miles now. And we are almost to Calaveras Big Trees State Park. We will see you then.
See you soon.
There it is, folks. Calaveras Big Trees State Park.
Are you recording?
Yes.
We're almost to the entrance. That was the first marker for the park.
I don't see the camera.
My oldest son just now realized we're recording.
We've been recording pretty much the whole trip. But he's way back there in the 3rd row. Forgotten, if you will. Here's Big Trees Creek. This is all new, all these little rails and whatnot on the right. That's what, like in the last year or so.
All for your safety.
This is riveting content, folks. Absolutely riveting. Feel free to hit that fast forward button to skip ahead if you're watching.
Hey, you can't skip this. This is grade A excitement right here.
Like you mentioned, Carl in Yugoslavia might be very excited right now.
Knowing that he's almost there virtually. Never having to actually travel to California to see
Look,
these
park entrance, 1/4 mile.
wonderful sights.
Better than Disneyland, folks. Get out and explore the forest.
It's God's country,
It's been here for thousands of years.
God's creation.
Okay, guys, here it is. Ready the debit card.
Calaveras Big Trees
Campground
State
is full. Our plans of staying here have been dashed.
Park. Good thing we weren't planning on camping.
Yep.
Alright, we are almost to the guard shack.
And someone else is having their photographic adventure as they take a picture of the park entrance sign. Okay, cut the tape. Okay, here we are at the visitor center, which is basically a gift shop and a bunch of taxidermied items, which we will not really get into that. There used to be a historic hotel here on the site, but it's no longer here. What do you think of this place? There you go, folks. Okay, so here is a cast concrete and paver of the discovery tree that was cut down, and it used to be here on this site. It's massive, folks. And I believe there's another stump that we're going to see further down along the trail as we wrangle 4 kids to get on the trail. Down this way is where the trail begins, and the trail ends over there. That early 20th century house was part of the original hotel complex, and sadly the parks department is not really allocating the funds to fix it up. As you can see, it's kind of ran down. And this is where we're getting ready to go down there on the North Grove Trail. Starts right here. So we're gonna commence to go down the trail. Okay, we were not sure about it, but apparently there are black bears in this forest. So watch out. You're required to store all your food in bear-resistant food lockers. What do you think of the bear, Samuel? Does it frighten you?
No.
Okay.
Those things don't frighten me.
They don't?
Yeah.
You're not worried about bears on this adventure?
Yes.
You are worried?
No.
Okay. And up ahead is some sort of dance hall that dates back to the 40s, I think.
How could that
I've explored it before on one of our other visits. It's got a really cool fireplace on the inside.
Company Civilian Conservation Corps.
This building was a dance hall, I think.
Come on, Samuel.
I just love these old rustic sided cabin buildings. And it's got all of its original single pane windows. And I think there's even still a payphone.
Yeah, last time you were here, I saw it.
We'll just get a quick glance through the window.
Okay.
Oh no, it looks like someone broke one of the windows. Okay, so they are dual pane. Well, that's kind of a totally wasted camera shot. There's too much of a glare on the glass to see inside.
I see a door on the other side.
Okay, we'll keep moving along the path.
On the other phone.
Okay, we just found a payphone, and it's actually... Do you guys know what a payphone is?
Did you hear that?
You put money in that, and you could dial out who you need to.
Come on. No, I didn't.
This is like an artifact from another era. We're here to see Big Trees Historic Park, and we find a historic working payphone.
Dang.
And here's more of that dance hall that I was telling you about.
Wow.
Okay.
Collect calling. Okay, guys.
Look at that sweet fireplace. That's what I wanted to show you.
No, Zachary.
And look at all that knotty pine siding and wagon wheel lights. Sweet. I love it. Okay.
It's not used anymore, though.
We're gonna get to the trailhead now. I love this bench.
I'm gonna go over there.
Hand-hewn logs. Okay, are you excited to go on the trail?
Let's one of the biggest in the town.
Wrangling 4 kids on a trail.
I love the smells up here of the forest. It smells so good.
Okay, let's keep a move on, kids. We don't got all day. Okay, we finally made it. North Grove Trail. The reason we're not going on the South Grove, it is very grueling, very steep, very rocky. This one is pretty much a boardwalk and compacted dirt and graded. So you could even go on it with the stroller. We got stragglers, people.
I see why, because there's stairs.
And up here is the huge stump, which is right over there. And there's stairs to go up on top of it.
Big boy, here we come. I remember going here.
Yeah.
I remember going on. What is it anyway?
That's a stump for a giant redwood,
Look, Sam, you see how big this stump
or it might be a sequoia, I don't know.
One big giant tree. I want to go on top of it.
You can see it right there.
Up there. Calling him uncle. Let's go
So
on
there's
there.
part of it, and there's the base of it. So that's one of the first things you see here at the North Grove. It really is astounding how big that tree was as we make our way down onto the trail.
Because they're like gonna go off.
This is number 1, which
I
I don't have the
guide. There's a guidebook that you could get. Oh, it's right here. Trail guidebook. Sorry, we don't have any cash. We don't need that. We don't need the guidebook today.
It'd be all messed up and broken, and you'd be
Oh,
like,
look at the pretty water.
look at the pretty water, guys. Look how calm. Oh, look at that water. Whoa. Guys, look into the water.
It's not there, son. The water's over here only. Don't go in the creek.
You know you can go down here. There's half an hour.
There's a lot of people out on the trail today. And it is Sunday, 3:43 in the afternoon, May 21st, 2023. I'm probably the only guy out here on the trail with a Sony Handycam with videotape. It's amazing. As we make our way. In the words of Huell Hauser, I've never looked this far up a tree. And there'll be plenty more of that type of talk as we go further along the trail. Okay, we usually go on the North Grove Trail, but I've been on there so many times. We're going on the Grove Overlook. As we make our way up, and my wife's already complaining because she's saying it's too strenuous.
I'm already getting tired. We should just stay on the regular path. It's easier.
What do you guys think?
I think it's pretty good for my exercise.
It's pretty good for your exercise.
Yeah, we're just walking up one of the steepest mountains in the world.
I'm huffing and puffing already, guys. I'm not physically fit for these type of activities.
We're fit for it.
You're fit for it?
Yes. Guys, I'm standing on the highest part of the mountain.
This is not even that high.
No, this log is the highest part of the mountain. See? It's the highest part.
Okay.
And we get this log.
We got stragglers.
Videos. I wonder how many views it will get. This is too hard. I couldn't even walk that fast and eat.
She's struggling, folks.
Dad, imagine running down this thing. It would kill you completely.
Last time Benjamin got stung by a bee when we were here.
Oh my gosh. Unforgettable.
And now he's forging ahead without fear. Okay, what does this say?
Oh my gosh.
So this is the Stanislaus River Trail.
Look.
We want to go on the Grove Overlook Trail.
What's that?
It's up there.
Grove. These are such big
The sign
oh
has
my
fallen
God,
down.
those ants are huge.
Come on, state parks. Where's my tax
Look
dollars
at how big those
going?
ants are.
We got signs that
Look
fell
at
down
them.
here.
They're huge. Why are they so big? They eat a
Okay.
lot.
If you,
See how big these ants are? They're humongous.
we're like 28
Oh my.
minutes into
Look
this
at
video,
them.
folks. I don't know how much
Look
more
how
people
big
could
those
take of this.
things
We're gonna go
are.
up this trail
Those are
for a bit.
freaking ants.
So remember how I was telling you that the North Grove Trail is easily maintained or well maintained with boardwalks? This Grove Overlook Trail is not.
What if they're six?
Look at the erosion from all the rain that we had. It's rough condition.
Guys, walking in the way. Ah!
And my wife is struggling and worried about ticks.
Scared of ticks.
Well,
Scared?
there is always a danger of Lyme disease when you go in the forest. What?
No, barks in your blood. You'll get Lyme disease. Barks in your blood. Yeah.
What do you think so far? What? Yep. There was a tree there at one point.
Yeah, but the tree got chopped down.
Look, there's the rest of it down there.
Look at this. Look at these ants.
Samuel loves ants. This is the overlook of the... Oh wow, those are big ants.
So scared of them.
My wife's saying, where's the big trees that I was promised?
Spiders.
They're all around you. Open your eyes.
What? The ants are all around. These big ants are
This is the view of the big trees from above. I'm out of shape. I don't know how these young kids have all this energy. I'm almost 36 and I'm suffering. Uh-oh. My blondie just fell down. Oh, he's back up. Oh, okay, now the trail isn't as bad. Okay, you can see some of the redwoods down there. We are up above, and my arm is getting tired from holding this Sony Handycam. Is not light. We're taking it back to the 90s. All right, we're gonna pause here, folks. We're about 31 minutes into this adventure on tape here, and I hope that you all can appreciate what I'm doing here. You're basically experiencing my family adventures as I would have lived it growing up back in the 90s. And the colors are much more muted on videotape than they are in real life. But it's just so much more record time than I can fit on my iPhone SE, which is having memory issues already. And it's just so cool to be able to bring you all along with me as I go here on the Overlook Trail at the North Grove at Big Trees. And no matter where you are in the world, maybe you're bored and you just want to pass the time, you can come along with me on this Video 8 adventure as we explore California together. Okay, here's a really big one.
Dad, come look at this.
Look at that.
Daddy, a big ant just killed a fly. Daddy, come on.
There's another one right next to it.
Daddy, come on.
Oh, and there's two more down there. You see them? You can get a good view of them over here, honey. Here's the big trees that you were promised if you just look over here to the left. You see them?
Can't see nothing.
She's bitter because we're not going on the easy trail. Okay, we're moving right along here, folks. Okay, there they are, right there. One of these scenes, you're going to see me tripping and falling camera in hand and getting injured. That'll make for some great content. The forest is a lot thinner at the higher elevation. Okay, this is getting monotonous. Repetitive, if you may. Oh, I just almost tripped and fell. We'll be back in a little bit. So, do you want to tell me what's over here on the left?
Yeah, over here.
So, we got a big tree.
Look at these ginormous ants.
And Samuel is still obsessed with the ants.
They're really big.
black ants.
Where?
Look at that big
They're
tree.
really big. Daddy, look, that's one right there. It's running
Every
away.
time something crawls on me, I get really
It's right there.
Okay, I saw it.
That was big, wasn't it?
These kids are more interested in the bugs than the trees, which I can appreciate that. Look, they're over there studying
This should be called big ants.
studying nature.
Hi,
Hi.
I guess that's what you're supposed to do in a park,
On a nature walk,
in
yeah.
a nature walk.
That's a
I feel like
That's a pretty big tree right there.
I feel like a very crunchy mom who I follow on Instagram would appreciate what we're doing
Look
here.
at that big tree right there. That's a good one.
Okay, yeah, that's a cool view. I think I viewed it from the other side, but that's cool on that
I
side
wish I
too.
could get the whole thing.
Once again, as Schulhauser would say, I've never looked this far up a tree.
That's a great quote.
Man, these kids just do not run out of energy at all. Look, there's a burned out remain of a tree. Sad. But in the visitor center, it was saying these forests need fires to help them spur the growth of the redwoods for whatever reason.
Finders keepers.
Okay. Oh, look, there's a bunch more over there. You still with me? Comment below if you've made it this far. We're almost 40 minutes in.
Look, I didn't even. I was trying to throw it
Where's
at
the
that
other one?
tree, and then it literally
Someone abandoned a glove.
just one pair.
Oh, that's
not
a bummer.
even of the pair of gloves.
We'll be back later,
No,
folks.
we saw.
I find this very cool. I don't know what causes that, but it's very interesting looking. I'm being summoned on the trail. I'm lagging behind, folks. What do we got?
Balls on the tree. Dude, I was the first one that saw this. Look at this thing. What is balls on the tree?
I think those are called burls.
And I was the second one I thought. Why is it so weird?
Gabe Gonzalez, if you're watching, maybe you can tell us, or if you know about trees, what is this thing doing right here? I couldn't tell you. My arborist skills are lacking.
And
I really hope this trail loops back around to where we need to go.
Science.
He's pretty much like that all the time, folks. We've come upon another redwood. Or sequoia. Who knows? I can't tell the two apart. And here's a fallen one, sadly. This one looks recent. Look.
Recent fallen one. Touch it to see if it's wet.
This one's recent.
If it is, touch it. And we're probably wet.
Wow.
Oh! More big ants on. So unsmooth.
Yeah, that one's new.
Is that sandy at all?
And here's
There
the
were
rest
more
of it.
big ants on this one.
Oh yeah, it fell from right there. Sad.
Oh my god! It's even worse.
Keep moving, guys.
Great, now we have to walk. Last time we walked up the mountain in a straight line. Now it's even worse.
This overlook trail is very steep.
It's a very
I guess that's why it's called the
bendy trail.
overlook.
That's also very steep.
I'm getting tired. Where's the shuttle bus back to the parking lot? Okay, I've had enough. We're cutting out. Okay, we got a burn zone here. You can see a fire went through here at some point. All the charred remains, even up there, and all the way back around you could see. And my kids are running off. And the focus on this thing isn't right. Okay, there it goes. Look at all those redwoods down there, folks. I don't know how good the contrast is and the color is on the videotape format, but in real life, it's breathtaking. Ow! I almost just tripped and fell again. Here's water, drink it. Look at that one just rotted away.
Benjamin, have you drank water?
No.
Here, drink some water.
Water.
No?
So it's like so much greener, like I mentioned, down on the floor there. Up here, it's kind of dead. There's a burn scar.
Are we going down? Yep, we're definitely going down. We already reached the top of the mountain. Now we're going back down to the bottom.
Ow, I just almost tripped again. Wow, look at that one. My poor 2-year-old is very upset. All right. Oh, look, there's some more over there. We'll pause here for a moment.
Tree. Imagine you were that tree. It would be so painful.
Okay. There's another one right there.
I think that's a shedded part of the tree. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. My 9-year-old just went inside of that tree.
Like it's a potion. Oh yeah, that's
Don't pass! I have spear in my hand. Don't pass! I have spear in my hand.
No, Charlie, wait.
And there's another one just right there.
Okay, Samuel, stand up. Take a picture. Turn around.
Okay.
Stand up and let me.
Now they're descending down into the valley floor.
Turn around.
Charlie!
Charlie, wait.
Hey guys, I'm the king of the ants.
Oh my.
Sitting with the ants on the lawn. Auntie. Well, keep going.
There's a lot of fallen logs over here, isn't there?
Yeah. Call big trees, but there's so many big trees.
Yeah, it's called big trees because there's so many big trees. You're not wrong.
And that big tree got cut down and it fell right through the tree that fell down. I got cut down and it fell down.
I really hope this loops back around to the rest of the trail. Oh, there's a sign up there. What's that sign say up there, Charlie? Okay.
Yay! Now we're going down.
Oh, great.
Found water. So that's not a trail. That's all it is. So you just gotta. Wow.
What is it?
Finally something exciting.
That's the end of the tape. So until next time,
Is this,
we'll see you then.
is this the end of the trail?
Yeah, basically. And it doesn't loop back around like I was hoping it would.
Why?
It just ended here at this little creek.
Why did you want it to loop back around?
I didn't want to have to go
Okay,
all the
let's
way
keep
back the way
going.
we came. So there you go.
That's not.
Okay, so the last frame, it said not a trail, but then we turned to the left where it looked like it was a creek. And the creek actually went that way, but this way, to the left, there is a definitive trail. So we're going to go down this and see if it loops back to the North Grove Trail.
If it does, I am gonna be faster.
I really don't want to go back up that elevated one. So we'll find
I
out.
hope this one just doesn't have a dead end like it says. Why did
This might be one of the last segments that you see before the tape runs out.
Did you jump in the water?
Outside of one
Wow.
fruit here.
We got two trees side by side.
Where's the other brothers?
I just like it.
There you are, Samuel.
Look at that burn scar all the way up in between the two. We're almost back to the North Grove Trail. Look at that. All right. We'll be back later, folks, if we have tape left. Just like that, we made it back. Thank God that did loop around.
Look at this!
Let's go this way.
That's our Grove overlook. And we got another mile to go back to the visitor center.
Guys,